Hi, welcome to Just to Lab Sim Racing videos. DTM goes Far East, so today I show you all the Far Eastern tracks in RaceRoom, and on each track of this I show you with another nice car from the DTM series from the early 1992, which we just see at the start here at the Chang circuit, which is the first one up to the season 2021, which has just been released last week on RaceRoom. So here we go. Let's see this nice track here in Sepang, a very curvy track on the first meters here. I'm going to switch some of the cams during these races. You will see one lap on each circuit with several cams, and here we have the nice DTM cars from the season 1992 with legendary Mercedes-Benz 190 Evo 2. Sliding a little bit around here on this nice track. It's nice up and down. See it on the action cam here. And the Audis, the V8, the good old V8s, the BMW, the M3, and of course the Mustangs too. These cars fit really good to this Chang circuit. And yet the first corner is not so easy, so many accidents in the first corner usually. Now we see a little bit an aerial view on this track here. After static cam, seeing the cars going back to the start and finish line. So it was the circuit of Zhejiang. And here we go on to the next track. So we move on to Macau, to the legendary track in Macau. The, let's say, Monte Carlo or Monaco of Far East. City track here in Macau. There's a very spectacular track here, and I show you this race all in the bumper view, in the nose view. So it's a real nice experience. You go here on that nice track in Macau. It's an absolutely great experience driving here, and I'm happy that RaceRoom is providing this track. It's especially a challenge also in freewheelers too, but also for this DTM car. So we have the car from 1995, move on in the history of DTM, going a little bit upwards here, and it's absolutely fantastic driving here on this narrow road. You can see there's really no chance to overtake here on the streets of Macau. Unfortunately, we're from season 1995. We have only the Mercedes-Benz available here in RaceRoom, no other cars. But anyway, it's an absolute big fun driving with them here on these streets of Macau, going through this very narrow road and narrow corners. Okay, so let's switch to another view here. See the cars a bit more from the action cam or from the TV cam as you like. And there's especially one turn where nearly all cars have some problems. I can tell you with the freewheelers. You need to get a good steering angle to manage this turn. I think it's here, so you see everyone's slowing down so much, and I couldn't even take that turn here. That's so hard. Trying to avoid getting in contact with the wall. Let's go to the action cam here for the rest of the race. Not absolutely fantastic, but any little fault here and you will crash into the walls of the streets of Macau. So we are going towards the end of the finish line, and then in the next step we move on to Japan. So here we are in Suzuka with the CLK DTM, the Mercedes from season 2003. Unfortunately, we also have from this season only the Mercedes, the CLK DTM, on this nice track here in Suzuka. And here we go. Let's drive on this nice international racetrack. It's a Grand Prix track, known very well from the Formula 1 and also all the other racing series. Nice racetrack. Sometimes a little bit challenging. To be honest, it's not my favorite racetrack, but here in RaceRoom it's really good to drive. It's a nice track with a lot of nice turns here. There's flying something through the air. I don't know where this was coming from. Nice cam moves here in Suzuka with the action cam. I love that very much here in Suzuka, the action cam. Really nice camera views with these nice cars. The old CLK DTM. Going to the aerial view, have a little bit a look from above, and well, that's one of the legendary turns here in Suzuka. We see the cars here coming on. Yeah, usually I love that when the track is not so flat, when there's some leverage in the area. So very nice track, and as we're going close to the end to Suzuka, then we jump on in the DTM history here in RaceRoom, go on to the cars from 2005 and let them race on the next track. See in a few seconds where it is. Nice pictures here from the big wheel in the background. And here we are on the finish line. That's it for Suzuka. Let's go on to the next track. So here we go. We are on the Chang International Circuit, a track that is, well, say, not so well known here in Germany, but from my point of view, I love this track, really, because it's a very liquid to drive track with a lot of nice turns and fast to drive turns. And you see on the backside, I love this sign, "Long live the King." That's really great design here. So not too many cars now again. So again the Mercedes from DTM season 2005 now. The car of Mika Häkkinen here. And as I said, it's a real nice track to drive. It's a very nice liquid turns. See it on the aerial cam here. Some long straights too, and here some nice high-speed corners too. See them passing by here. Long live the King, you see it again. Again here, long live the King. I don't know who this King is, it's not Elvis. So let's see this nice car from Mika Häkkinen from season 2005. And it's not too long this track, so we're going towards the finish line, and let's see what will be next. I think we will now see the cars of season 2013 as next, but then not only Mercedes, we will also see some other cars from some other brands. Let's go on in a few seconds to the next track from the Chang International Circuit here. So here we go, we are on the Ningbo International Speed Park, a pretty unknown track in Germany too, But from my point of view, it's a pretty nice track too. I love that track too. It's real nice to drive it with a lot of nice turns. And with here the cars from DTM 2013. We have the Audi, the BMW, and the Mercedes. So now we see full grid of cars again. The past tracks we had only the Mercedes, but now a full grid with the DTM cars. And we will see many more of these nice DTM cars on the upcoming tracks in the next minutes. And as you can see, it's a real nice track here. There's also very liquid to drive turns here. Absolutely nice grid here. I love that in RaceRoom that they have so many nice DTM cars. I'm a big fan of DTM since I can think of. I've seen all the cars since the early 90s. First cars you've seen in this video. I've seen live in Hockenheim on the Nürburgring, in Nürnberg, in Zolder. Oh, that's great here, these cars, also from 2013. Real great cars. And this track too is a real nice track, not too fast. A lot of turns, but good to drive and real fun to drive here. And nice pictures here. Look at the sparks flying here. And we go on in a few seconds to the next track. So we move 1 year ahead with the cars 2014. Again BMW, Mercedes and Audi. And we're in Sepang in Malaysia on the international Grand Prix circuit of Sepang here. Also with this fantastic cars of season 2014. Nice liveries here on this Far East track here. And here in the first corner, huge grid of cars. And again some nice cams here with this action cam. It's also a track with a little bit nice structure. You can see the flag of Malaysia in the background. A nice design track here. And a lot of action as always. Nice livery here from the Audis. Red Bull design of the BMW. And the Audi. Nice camera moves here again. I think in most cases the action cam is, for me, is fitting best to do the replays. That's real nice. Especially here in Sepang, they have very good cams on for the replays in the action cam. It's depending a little bit on track to track. It's changing from track to track. Where in some tracks the TV cam is a little bit better, but here in Sepang, action cam is real nice. Absolute nice car here in the Red Bull livery. Fantastic track. And from the track in Malaysia, we go on to our next track in a few seconds. Move on to the next year of DTM history on the next Asian track. Let's look what it is in a few seconds. Going final turn here, around of that well-known building. Everyone knows that from Formula 1. So well, moving on to Shanghai now. Also a pretty well-known circuit from the Formula 1 with this remarkable building here over the track, real fantastic building. And we are just waiting for the next cars to come here from season 2016. BMW and Mercedes and the Audis flying on here from the start and finish line. And here we go on with the TV cam and then switch across again over to the action cam on this nice track here. And it's also nice to see the development of the cars of the DTM through all the years. We started in early 1992 and now we are in year 2016. And on the next track we'll then jump on to the 20s. Another generation of cars before we go then finally to the season 2021, which was a big change in DTM history when they turned over to drive with the GT3 cars. Oh, this was the final days of the Class R cars last year in 2016. These were fantastic cars here. The AMG, the BMW, the M3, and of course the Audi. These were the coupes. Fantastic cars here. Racing in Shanghai. Never seen them in real in Shanghai, but here in RaceRoom it's possible to race them on any track. You can find here nice sparks flying here. Fantastic camera again. Let's go for another turn here before we go back to the start and finish line. Sliding a little bit around here. And fantastic track. Going to the final corners here, back on the start and finish line. And that's it, so we move on to the 20s, on to the next track. So here we are back again, back in Japan, on the twin ring Motegi. Pretty unknown track, also in Germany. It's not so well known, but also a nice track. It is also a very nice short track layout. A high-speed short track layout, but I also love this the full layout, the full course. It's a real nice track, and we are in the season 2020 cars of the DTM, the last year of the Class R cars. Well, the BMW and the Audi, Mercedes was missing, so we only see Audis and BMW. But also nice cars, nice liveries and fantastic details. I'll see the sparks flying here. That's great action. Absolutely fantastic cars here. Racing on that track here. Going back to the action cam and see the cars in a full beauty. The Audi in the Ural Ultimate livery. Really great looking car here in RaceRoom. It's really a pity that DTM was changing to GT3. Not that GT3 are bad cars, of course, but there are too many series with GT3 cars now, and it was always really fun with these Class R cars. And yeah, it's a little bit of a pity that we don't see them anymore. And so, well, yeah, that was a turned around this one car here. I think it was the only accident in all the videos here, in all the videos from the tracks here. What one has to be. So, well, here we go to the final track. So, here we go. That's the last track of my presentation of the Far Eastern tracks in RaceRoom. With the DTM cars, a brand new released DTM cars from season 2021, and we're on the international circuit of Zhuhai. You all know this track too from Formula 1, and we see all the cars from the season 2021 when DTM was switching to GT3 cars. We see the McLaren, the AMG Mercedes, the Audi, we have a Porsche, course we are in that nice McLaren here, Ferraris, nice cars of course, but as I said on the track before, it's a little bit a pity that we do not have the Class A cars anymore. But anyway, look at this nice McLaren here and that Ferraris. I love that McLaren too, that's a fantastic car, no doubt about it. And of course also the AMG GTs, the Audi, the R8, fantastic cars, nice liveries here. The Ferrari, the Red Bull Ferrari. Maybe you have already seen my videos with this car. Brand new release 1 week ago in RaceRoom. And here we are now on that last track in my presentation. 9 Asian tracks here in RaceRoom. Some pretty unknown tracks in Germany, but real nice to drive tracks. Big fun, and I'm happy to have these tracks all in RaceRoom here. Tracks which you usually do not find in other racing sim apps. So thanks a lot for watching. See you soon. Have a nice day, have a nice weekend. See you soon back on the track here at Just 2 Laps sim racing videos. Bye bye.